Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the end of October. So it is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. Then we're going to take a look at your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, and your energy. And then we will clarify all of that good stuff. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's returning. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That info's in the description box below if you'd like. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys. I feel a lot of emotion. They just showed me like the King of Cups, just a lot of emotion, a lot of watery energy. So you could be feeling this full moon pretty rough. Like maybe you were opening up the floodgates and allowing all of those tears to come out. You may have just had a really angry moment. There's a lot of different, like angry crying is what I want to say. Some of you may have angry cried, which is good. I always, when I say things like that, I go back to, oh my God, what's the movie with Julia Roberts? You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Pretty Woman. And when he says, I paid the lawyer to tell me I was angry with my father, or whatever he said. I was angry with my father. So I feel like there was something that was really frustrating you. That's the reason I'm bringing that up. And you just finally released it. All right. Let's get into your recent past. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. The current energy, we have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, interesting, and then the Sun. Okay. Yeah, this is going to do you a whole lot of good. It's like there's a ton of release going on, which is going to help things open up. And I feel like the sun is going to start shining in your eyes again. In other words, you're going to start feeling a little bit more of a sense of not just peace, but happiness. I felt the need to shuffle again. So let's look at the near future. Great. King of Swords. And then we get the Ten of Swords. Somebody needs to explain, or maybe you do, to someone about how you felt betrayed and left out in the cold, or maybe somebody screwed you over financially and you really need to say something about it. This could have been a partner, a friend, a family member. That's in the near future. So we'll get to that in just a second. So the overall energy for you guys is the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. It could be also something from the universe, a gift from the universe. That could just be that your emotions are starting to balance out. It could be somebody coming back in that's really meaningful to you. Doesn't have to be an ex. It could be a friend or a family member that you haven't spoken to in some time. And you open up and allow this person in and share emotions and talk about the past and whatever it is. It could just be an old friend that shows up out of nowhere and you guys talk about, the good old times. So it's something that I feel is very sweet and good. Even if you're a guy, yes, it can be sweet. And, an old buddy of yours pops up. Let's say you were in the military with them or something and they pop up out of nowhere. All right. So, and that's the Knight of Swords energy I feel in the recent past. So this could have already happened to you. Let's get a hold of this. The Five of Cups in reverse. Maybe you just felt like you could open up and release all that emotional energy I was talking about. With the Temperance card, you could have just said, you know what, I'm tired of being so patient with everything in my life. The frustration has gotten me to a point where I just need to unleash. And that could be what you did. Maybe you went and finally spoke your truth to someone or told someone how you were feeling. It doesn't matter what it is. It could have been a parent. Maybe your mom pissed you off and you need to go unleash all these emotions on her about how shitty she was to you when you were a kid. Something could have happened and you just finally you were at your breaking point. So whatever that is for you. All right. Current energy, I'm going to put these back a little neater. The Six of Swords and then the Eight of Wands and the Sun, which helps you get to a place of feeling relief and happiness again. The Eight of Wands is quick movement. So once you go through this process, whether it be just the angry crying fit that I talked about, and it just opens you up and finally you feel like you can push forward again, it's definitely taking you to a much better place. The Six of Swords he's seeking not necessarily solitude, but he's seeking solace. He wants happiness, and that movement is happening quick to get you to a place where you feel that again. It's like, okay, the future doesn't look so grim anymore. I think that I can move beyond whatever this stuff was for you, and start to see things from a different perspective, like a good place. And then in the near future, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. See, this is you standing in your integrity, is what I feel. I feel like we'll see if something comes up about another person's energy, but right now I'm just sensing it's you. Like being very clear about being really done, really done. You may have had to stop working with somebody, and that could have created a problem financially for you, or you just needed to speak up about how somebody owed you money or something happened in that way, and you felt super betrayed by this person. So I think you're finally going to get to that place where you say something about it and you explain. You're over it at this point. So it's time to step up and speak your truth. Now, you could have somebody coming to you and saying the same thing to you. Not that you screwed them over financially, or that they're angry, but they could be angry with you about something to do with finances. Maybe it is a partner, romantic or otherwise, business, that is kind of over things and is asking maybe for some financial, I don't know, I want to say restitution. I don't know. It's going to be a mixed bag. For everybody, it's going to be something different. It may not resonate at all. Let's see when we clarify. All right, so with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups in reverse, this is for Pisces, please. Okay, this card wanted to pop up. So we have this is great, the Page of Pentacles. So that does lead you in a direction of being inspired to take new steps towards something. I feel like this is really saying that there's inspiration behind this new beginning. Pages are about, yes, opportunities for sure, but I feel like it's you. It's like you're giving yourself a new opportunity to either shift jobs, could be around work with the Pentacle, but it could just be that you're having a new outlook on things, and that helps open up the doors for you. One door closes, another door opens. God, that's so cliche, but it's true. So something could be coming towards you as well. You could have somebody come in and actually offer you something really stable in your life, and it looks great. I feel like this is for some of you going to be something on the side, like a second job or a second opportunity to do something that you really love that could make you money. All right. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is just saying don't let the passionate side of you get the best of you. Allow the opportunity to come in. And if this person seems a little bit withdrawn or disconnected, I want to say don't worry about that. I don't sense that this is a bad energy. It's just some of you could be feeling a little bit lackluster, because she's usually very confident. So there could be a little bit of a test of your confidence, whether you feel like you can actually take this step into this new opportunity. I'm going to say don't worry, because I think that's going to shift. Whatever else you needed to release could also help get you back in the place where your passion starts to come back. Yeah, don't let that get the best of you is what I want to say. All right, so the Six of Swords with the Eight of Wands. And then the Knight of Cups. So this to me says, as soon as you get away from anything that had been creating this kind of emotional distress, something brand new comes into your life. So if you're looking for love, the Knight of Cups says that. This could just be you looking at things like, I am just in love with the way things look in my life now. I want to be that. I want to be in that place where I love the way my life looks. And as it starts to change, it changes quickly because you've released so much. All right, the Eight of Wands with the Sun. And then the Sun in reverse. So you go back and forth, probably. We all do. You have good days and bad days, and that's okay. As long as the energy is moving, getting shaken up, and you're not staying in a place where things were disappointing or difficult, then good on you. You're starting to move. All right, the King of Swords with the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So there's something you've been you're very passionate about this, or this person is very passionate about it. How they felt that it was, whether they're passionate about being done or moving forward or what it is. Maybe they just want to let bygones be bygones, and you may feel the same way. And it's like, okay, we're done with this part. Let's move on. This is, regaining that passion again. And somebody coming in and saying, hey, look, I still feel this way. So can we put this behind us? Can we change things? As long as you have that conversation, it could be with a partner. You could be saying, let's just put what's happened in the past, and let's move forward. All right, and then the Hierophant. So you may not trust this right away. You may have to give it some time to believe that it's actually okay. So you're going to need to judge for yourself whether you can trust this and put the faith into it. The Hierophant in reverse can also be people who are not interested necessarily in settling down into marriage, not wanting to have their finances be interlocked. So there's kind of a separation in finances. Or you do that and say, if there was any issues with a partner, let's say a business partner, you're not 100% sure that that person can be honest about how they deal with money. So you separate your finances, whatever it takes to make things work. All right, I'm going to clear these and we'll get into the person that's on your mind. So think about them for just a moment. All right. I just saw the Lovers in reverse. So for some of you, this is going to be someone you don't feel very connected to at this point. We'll see when the cards come out. This is for Pisces. That was aggressive. Maybe one or both of you are feeling a little bit aggressive. Okay, so your person's energy is the Queen of Cups, which is great. But that can be an energy of being focused on self. And then the Three of Wands, looking into the future. The Tower in reverse and the Three of Swords. So your person's trying to get over some type of heartbreak. Like if they felt betrayed, I want to say that's ironic. But you can switch the energies. I don't normally say that, but you could. Your energy is the Strength, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So you could feel like you carry the weight of this relationship. The Hanged Man. So things are pretty stuck right now between the two of you. All right. So their energy, Queen of Cups, is very much about someone who's focused on themselves. It doesn't have to be selfish necessarily. It could just be that they are good at loving themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. It depends on how it plays into the relationship, whether it becomes so self-focused that, you know, it makes it difficult on the two of you. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have Leo, Sag, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and strong Leo. A little bit of earth energy, doesn't really matter. They're all pretty much here. So this person's like looking into the future and trying to decide. After there have been some difficult times, they're trying to heal possibly from some difficulty. Maybe it's something from their past that they've hung on to, and they're trying to focus on loving themselves, and they're not, you know, as good in a relationship right now as they could be, but they do seem to want a future. So if you're wondering if they do, I definitely think they do. The Strength card, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands. So you could have, okay, this is going to be a different one. For those of you that had somebody that was difficult, that possibly put you in a third-party situation, I think you found the strength to come back around, and it was a really difficult thing for you to get past. You may have given up on waiting to see if it was going to go anywhere, and the Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior. So, yeah, you've been a little badgered, but you came out the other side of it. So that crying that we were talking about, that angry cry, maybe that's how you feel about this person. You're just not sure what's going to happen in the future with them. But I feel like you carried so much of the weight of it, and now you're just trying to be strong as you get past it. So the Nine of Wands is, depending on where it lies in a group of cards, to me, this is you standing on the other side of things saying, you know, I'm good. Like, I've really gotten through a lot. So let's see what the romance angels say about this. This is for Pisces. Okay, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's important. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Yeah, I can see that. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Now that's contradicting as hell. So let's see. Religious factors. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Okay. So there's a lot of confusion in this. Maybe at some point you didn't think they were as attracted to you. Maybe you started to lose attraction towards this person. that could be why it's very soon, because there's so much conflicting energy. Either somebody's been deceptive, like the person could have put you in the third party, or this is true love and you're meant to get through the tough times. Like I said in the end of the main reading, you could be just wanting to forgive each other for whatever shit had happened and move beyond it. If you don't, that's cool. Like, I get it. Everybody wants to say the past is the past for a reason. No, not always. You didn't come in this life to live exactly the same as everybody else. Yes, in a lot of cases, if they were bad relationships, it's meant to stay in the past. But some of you were actually meant to get back together with people from your past. So be careful when you throw that out there. Not you guys specifically. I've had a couple Pisces say some shitty things. Either way, it doesn't matter. I love you guys. You know that. The religious factors, one or both of you could be from a different culture, or there is a spiritual thing happening there. In other words, one of you could be going through it and the other not quite yet. So this is a mixed bag. I apologize. I wish I could give you something a little bit clearer, but I'm pretty sure that's why there's so much emotional energy in this reading in general. All right, so let's get some advice. This is for Pisces. This is for Pisces. I'm not attacking you guys. Please don't feel that way. I've had people from all signs say shitty things. You guys know I went off on one of your videos a while ago. All right, so Seven of Wands. This is like, keep your guard up, but not in a way that's like completely defensive. You may have to open yourself up just a bit. The Hierophant in reverse is work on your trust. The Page of Pentacles, and then the World. This isn't over. Whatever this is a cycle that has not closed out yet. With the Page of Pentacles, you could have a fear, again, around finances. There could have been difficulty with money. But the Ace of Cups says have faith in a new beginning, in love, in this love. If you want to with this particular person, then it's a lot of powerful energy. But I feel like there could be a new beginning for the two of you. All right, so let's look at the Lover's Oracle. This is for Pisces. All right, a couple fell right out, so I'm going to take these. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I love that. And then we have, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. And then soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Interesting. I feel the need to pull this one as well. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So somebody needed to hear that. Okay, last but not least, let's get a couple of cards from Spirit with the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Pisces. Okay, so we have happy, happy. I love that. See, on the other side of those releases is such a relief. So I feel like happiness is finally coming towards you with the Sun card and the happy, happy. You could be seeing things from a completely different perspective after this full moon or within the next 10 days or so. And then we have higher power. Yep, there's somebody at work in your life. Observer, you standing back and seeing things for what they are. A lot of fours, guys. Co-create and then a new life. Love it. This reduces to a 12, which is also reduced to a 3. It's about being balanced, mind, body, and soul. It's celebration around this new, I feel like you're going to have a new perspective period about how you want your life to look, and that could shift everything. Literally, you could feel like it's a new life. So again, really quickly, we'll have the Observer. He sits back and watches things from kind of his own seat. Like, look at your life from that perspective if you have an opportunity to sit back and really just be on your own and think about the things that have happened and how you want things to shift and change and move forward. So the fours, lots of money, lots of good money things coming for you. That came up in the main reading. There's somebody who's got you. Whoever it is that you feel, I just heard your grandmother. I know that seems like it would be simple, but for a lot of people, that's the one who's with you. So if you've been thinking about your grandmother a lot lately, she's with you. Just know that she's always guiding you, and keep allowing yourself to feel these feelings because things are just going to get better and better. Okay, my loves, thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Like I said before, if you'd like a personal, that info's in the description box. I hope you guys have an amazing end of your month, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.